what up guys? This is Monkey Figure Reviews, and today we'll be doing an unboxing together on the Flag Diamond Ship Nico Robin figure by BANPRESTO. So this was released around the March of this year, so I'm kind of 7 months late. I literally got this figure around 3 or 4 days ago. So let's get started. Let's just take a quick look at the box first. Alright, so at the front you can see a really nice full body size image of Robin, the series name, character name, and some description at the bottom. This is a side view with more images of Robin, some close-ups, some on different angles. And this is the other side, more description. And this is the back with the figure in a different background. And this is the top where we have our golden toy sticker right over here to prove its authenticity. Okay, so the general design of the boxes in the Flag Diamond Ship series are very similar, so you're not gonna find them differing too much from one another. Alright, and we're ready to go. Let's do the unboxing now. Alright guys, so I've taken out the parts of the figure. We can see that that's 4 in total. Starting from the one on the left, we have Robin's legs, and then we have the supporting stand slash base. We have the upper torso, and then we have her head. And I think you could see previously that it gave extra protection to this part with the bubble wraps. So I think it's to protect you know, the scarf over here and the hair at the back from rubbing against each other, like paint rubbing, and then you have some paint coming off or going onto places that it shouldn't belong. And I kind of appreciate them doing that, you know, paying attention to protecting the figure. It's a really nice thing to do. And I think since we're here, let's talk about the features of the head first. I think I should mention that one of the reasons why I didn't get the Robin figure when it was first released, even though I'm a huge Nick Robin fan, if you guys watch my videos, was because that I was kind of skeptical. I wasn't sure of the face of the prototype, you know, when it was released, because it kind of looks really weird and not like Robin. I think you could even see the difference between this face and the one on the box. Maybe I'll show you later. But turns out after it was released, when I watched videos and I see pictures of it being released online, it seems a lot better than the prototype, in my opinion. Okay, but yeah, the face itself, I think it is quite well done. Just that when you look at the mouth, it looks a little bit weird. I'm not sure if it's the paint or what. There's kind of like a mispainting going on around the lips. But other than that, it's pretty good. Alright, and of course she's wearing this cowboy hat, and you can see there's a little paint mark at the top. Some discrepancies that we kind of usually find with price figures. Of course, hair is kind of nicely done, flowing towards the back, and the scarves themselves is, or what do you call this, head scarf? It's kind of nice color though, purple, violet. That suits Robin's color theme usually. Alright, so I just try to piece together the figure. I heard that there are issues with how this figure balances itself, so let's find out. It seems like it stands well for now. without the head. Looks pretty good. And let's put a head on and see if it stands. It doesn't seem that way. I think the head kind of shifts the CG off the figure backwards, so it's all the weight is kind of making it fall towards the back. Well, I managed to make it kind of whole for now, but I don't think it's very stable at all. There you go. It's not very stable. So let's just try and put the supporting stand on and see how it goes. Yeah, I think the supporting stand itself, in fact, is kind of another problem. It kind of makes it lean towards the front. Wow, this is really weird. Like, they make a pretty nice figure Robin and they can't make it stand for real. Are you kidding me? Alright, but we're trying to make do with what we have. So I'm gonna hold on to this figure just in case it falls for now, and talk about the other parts of the figure. So of course, when you look at Robin's chest, it's really nicely done. Actually, I kind of like the way it's designed here, like her chest. It looks much more natural, and Robin looks really sexy. In fact, I think the Nami one has kind of like, you know, her boobs coming out from below the bikini, and I think that's kind of too much. She's actually holding up open her top, like it's like a jacket, a light brown jacket, revealing her bikini underneath. And you can see the proportions that they sculpted for Robin's figure. What she's wearing bottom is kind of like a mini skirt kind of thing. I'm not exactly sure like what you call some of the attires, right? But I try my best. It comes with a belt, goes around the back, and on its right thigh we have a holster for a pistol, which is nicely painted with some nice reflective golden paint. Last but not least, we have her wearing some nice, tall, high-cut brown boots with a little bit of gold painting on it as well, gold designs around. And of course, this is the supporting stand. I'm not sure what it is supposed to be or look like. It's kind of like I don't know, like dark sand. Yeah, that's what I think it is. Okay, so I'm really having issues with this, how to make this figure stand. So I'm kind of having my left hand holding it. This is kind of bad. I'll try to fix it, I think. But for now, let me just bring out some of the other figures so we can do a little bit of height comparison. Okay guys, so what I did was that I tried to stuff a little piece of paper at the bottom of the supporting stand, kind of make sure it doesn't fall for now while I do this video. Alright, so the height of this figure, it's around 25 cm and around 9 3/4 inches. So it's a pretty tall figure, and if we were to follow the scale of this series, it is in the same scale as the King of Artists, the Master Stars piece, the Glitter and Glamours, and of course now we have the Ichiban Kuji Best Edition. Alright, just for comparison, I'm gonna bring in the ceiling again, Nico Robin, and this figure itself is actually very tall because I think the character height of Robin, it's I think she's just really tall, and they try to kind of reflect it in the Portrait of Pirates series. So Nico Robin itself, the height of her character is actually a lot more taller than, for example, most of the Straw Hats like Zoro, Sanji, Luffy. Yeah, and even I think it's even taller than the Robin over here. Yeah, but for the Flag Diamond Ship series or the rest of the BANPRESTO series, more or less they always try to be consistent, even though the character heights might be different. Okay, of course, I think some of you might be interested with how she looks like next to her her counterpart in the Glitter and Glamour series. It is the Nico Robin in her Dressrosa outfit. In the Canon outfit, this is how they look like. It seems to me that the one on the right is slightly taller. Yeah, it's just slightly taller. But they are more or less of similar skill. Yeah, but I can see that there's differences with how they sculpt the figures. You can see that the legs of this Robin is really tall. Hips are much higher compared to this one. It kind of looks weird now though when I put them side by side with one another. Her legs are extremely long for some reason. Yeah, but I still absolutely love this Dressrosa outfit Robin. I think she looks absolutely magnificent with what she wears in Dressrosa. She looks like really sexy, and it kind of shows off the classiness, a little bit of classiness of Robin herself. Okay, so this is how they look like. I'm gonna bring her away now. Yeah, and to summarize this figure, the problem with the leaning issue seems to be really big, because I'm not the only one experiencing it. I've seen videos, seen figures, and asked for advice from other people, and they say that this is probably a mass kind of design issue by BANPRESTO. That it's kind of weird, because when I see this now, when I'm looking at this figure, they are trying to kind of, when they design the supporting stand on the right leg, they're kind of, you're kind of worrying that, or kind of predict that the leaning weight is towards this direction. But this is totally off. The leaning weight of this figure seems to be somewhere around here. In fact, more on the left leg. It's actually more centralized and more on the left leg. So a little bit of imbalance will just throw it off, either to the front or to the back. Yeah, so it's kind of a big problem, but to me, I kind of like the face. I kind of like Robin herself. I'm a big fan, so maybe I'll try to fix it by heating one of the legs or the stand to make it more balanced. I think it can be done. Yeah, and talking about face, I just want to show you guys what I meant when I look at a prototype. It's very obvious in the picture of in the box here. You can see the differences between the face. So this face itself, it looks, her face, how do I describe it? It looks very squashed. It looks very squashed. But when you look at the actual figure, it's kind of wider. The length is kind of wider from top to bottom. It looks a lot better than this one here. He just looks really weird in the picture. So when I saw the picture, I was like, I love Robin, but should I get this figure? Yeah, but now it's good. Yeah, and we have a whole different problem with the leaning issue. Okay, so I think all in all, I think this is a pretty good figure of Robin. She looks really sexy here. But big leaning issue. So for those of you still considering whether or not to get this figure, you have to think about it. It could be a hit or miss. You could get a good one, but more than likely you would get one with a problem like most of us did. So that's why I have. Any questions you have, leave them in the comment section below or DM me on my Instagram. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications button if you have not done so. Thank you guys, and see you again.